Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Thursday, January 12th, 2017. I'm Fredicia Liburd. The Nevis Disaster Management Department has launched its new interactive website, social media pages, and 12-month multi-hazard campaign. At the Wednesday, January 11th ceremony, Director Brian Dyer said the department believes these electronic media are possibly the most effective way of disseminating and receiving information from current and new audiences.
This program of activities was made possible utilizing a participatory approach with our stakeholders and partners. It also signals a paradigm shift in our approach to building resilience at the community, sectoral, and policy levels. This strategy is grounded in the principles of comprehensive disaster management and the priority areas of the Sendai framework. These include knowledge management by creating an understanding of disaster risk, which is applied for fact-based decision-making and critical thinking. Disaster resilience, which is enhanced within key sectors of our economy, namely finance, tourism, agriculture, health, and the environment, for effective planning, response, recovery, reconstruction, and rehabilitation. Thirdly, enhancing disaster preparedness and community resilience for the most vulnerable, with gender concerns addressed at all levels. And finally, the strengthening of disaster risk governance to manage disaster risks, thereby building a culture of safety consciousness among all.
Dyer appealed to members of the press to continue to support and complement the Nevis Disaster Management Department's public awareness campaigns.
The 12-month multi-hazard campaign commences with the partnership and collaboration with the Department of Education in an effort to support our school safety initiative. Each primary school has adopted a hazard and will be featured each month in print and electronic mediums. The extension to this campaign will include the faith-based organizations, public and private sector, the response agencies, our celebrities in our communities, and volunteers. It is generally hoped that the end result of this campaign is to achieve the overall goal of building a resilient nation through saturation of risk reduction initiatives.
The website and social media pages, as well as the 12-month multi-hazard campaign, were officially launched by Assistant Secretary Kevin Barrett on behalf of Premier and Minister responsible for disaster management, the Honorable Vance Amory.
Nevis Disaster Management Department, they are ensuring that they are making an effort to get us to that place of readiness in the event that something does happen. And so the campaign does have the blessings of the Premier's ministry, in fact, the Nevis Island administration, and I could also say the wider community, because preparedness is very, very important. Today we'll also see the launch of the website and the other social media platforms that the department has put together. That too has the blessings of the Nevis Island administration. And again, the department is making sure that the information is out there and that it could be had at the click of a mouse, or now we're doing the swipe of the finger. And I say thank you once again, Mr. Dyer and your staff. And I am indeed heartened that we would have our children engaged in such an activity.
Meantime, the Nevis Disaster Management Department collaborated today with the University of Virginia to launch the department's 12-month multi-hazard campaign.
Today we are here at the Charleston Primary School with our partners from the University of Virginia. They are here annually, and we are pleased with their partnership as we endeavor to strengthen our school safety aspect and also to assist them in their research here on Nevis and St. Kitts with regards to disaster management and in ministry with regards to health. We are pleased with their partnership over the years, and we have been able to enhance the school safety by providing equipment and also assist with school drills. And the camaraderie between the university and the students is going well, and we look forward to future endeavors where we can have other universities and enhance our partnership with our outside partners.
A member of staff at the Charlestown Primary School gave us some feedback on the activity.
I am teacher Ella Powell. I represent the school when it comes to school safety. So we work together along with Nevis Disaster Management. We had an earthquake drill. The children responded well. We had some visitors, some students from the University of Virginia. So they were looking on as well, and they said the children knew what they were supposed to do. We responded to the emergency warning. We had to wait until we got the signal to evacuate. Children did what they were supposed to do, lined up, single file, and we went up to an open area. So this shows that the children are listening to what they're being told. Then when it was safe to come back, we came back. We took care of the injured ones as well. So we are hoping in case something like this was to happen, at least the children, we know the children know what they're supposed to do, so it won't be as chaotic as you would expect it to be. The teachers did a great job as well. We counted the students, made sure we had everybody. Some were missing, we went back to look for them. Then the personnel that's at the school who are trained in first aid, they did the first aid on the injured students. But it was a great experience, and I think we are all pleased.
The Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School will be featured in the month of February, promoting tsunami readiness. The annual free prostate screening clinic offered by Urology Associates will take place this Saturday, January 14th, at the Occasions Entertainment Center beginning at 6 a.m. Urologist Dr. Brian Cohen outlines the process of the screening.
Everybody who shows up will get a blood test for something that's called the PSA, and then they'll also have a digital rectal examination, which means that we very quickly place a finger in the prostate so that we can in the rectum so that we can examine the prostate and feel for any abnormalities of the prostate.
Dr. Dwayne Thwaites, who noted that this is the 10th anniversary of the screening, gave details about the turnout over the past years.
We're expecting to see a lot more men come out. I mean, the number is extraordinarily high. We started out with 80 men. I think in 2014 we had 495, and 2015 it was 595, I think. So the numbers has increasing steadily over the last couple of years. The abnormalities over 2014 and 2015 was about 8%, and last year we got the number increased to about 10%. But I think with the increasing amount of patients coming out, we're seeing some of those numbers change around.
He says any abnormalities discovered through the screening are followed up with an examination at a later date.
After the exam, what we usually do, we look out for the abnormalities, and as we said last year, it was about 10% of the 622 that we saw had abnormalities. We bring them in, we re-examine them, and if the PSA or the prostate exam is abnormal, we move forward towards doing the biopsy so we can confirm or not confirm if the person has prostate cancer or not.
Doctors Thwaites and Cohen are encouraging men 40 years and older to take advantage of the free screening at the Occasions Entertainment Center on Saturday, January 14th. Registration will begin at 6 a.m., while tests will be carried out from 8 a.m. In addition to Doctors Thwaites and Cohen, Doctors Daniel Caruso and Christopher Gomez will be returning to conduct screenings. Still to come,
I would like to say congratulations to our new recipients of the Alexander Hamilton Scholarship.
the details after this break.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.
Welcome back. Residents of St. Kitts and Nevis at risk for kidney failure will be in a better position to avoid getting the disease come April 2017, when a renal failure disease control and prevention project is expected to commence. The project is an outcome of the signing of a cooperation agreement in public health and medical skills between St. Kitts and Nevis and the Republic of China, Taiwan on Wednesday, January 11th. Minister of Health, the Honorable Eugene Hamilton, signed the agreement on behalf of the federal government, while Taiwan's resident ambassador, His Excellency George Galway Cho, signed on behalf of his country at a brief ceremony at government headquarters. Minister Hamilton applauded Taiwan for its ongoing support in numerous areas, including the health sector. He said incidences of renal complications have grown from virtually zero to more than 100 cases over the past 10 to 15 years, a cause for concern among health authorities. Minister Hamilton noted that hemodialysis can be costly, sometimes running a patient more than $100,000 per year. Ambassador Cho said Taiwan is grateful for the opportunity to expand its assistance in healthcare to the Twin Island Federation, adding that it will not only provide the medical equipment and personnel, but also cooperate with the government of St. Kitts and Nevis to conduct control and prevention education. The diplomat added that this would help to decrease the cost to treat patients with kidney failure and allow the funds to be channeled to other areas of national development. The Renal Failure Disease Control and Prevention Project is expected to run for 3 years. 4 students, 2 from the Gingerland Secondary School and 2 from the Charlestown Secondary School, were on Wednesday, January 11th, awarded scholarships when the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society, NHCS, in collaboration with the Department of Community Development, held its annual tea party to mark Alexander Hamilton's 260th birthday. The Alexander Hamilton Scholarship Fund was established in 1966 by the Trott family to assist deserving students at the secondary school level with uniforms, fees, and school supplies. The program is administered by the Ministry of Social Development in collaboration with the NHCS.
I would like to say congratulations to our new recipients of the Alexander Hamilton Scholarship, Shaliqua Carmichael, Hallie Yankee, Abigail Swanston, and Lavonsky Jeffers. I hope, and we hope, that you will seek to maintain all-around performance and good behaviours at all times. It's our belief that those who receive scholarships should see this award as a part of the commitment by the Nevis Historical Conservation Society and the Ministry of Social Development to assist in the development of our students academically, socially, and for them to get the sense and the love and the loyalty of their country.
Currently, 15 students are benefiting from the Alexander Hamilton Scholarship. Community Development Officer Tracy Paris offered them some advice.
With a positive attitude, hard work and determination to succeed, you can achieve greatness. It is your responsibility to maintain your status as a scholarship recipient, with guidelines explaining the terms of the reference, which include maintaining academic eligibility and submitting the appropriate reports each term, and documentation required by the scholarship program. For the students who continue to perform at a high standard, we want to encourage you to keep up the good work and expect great things from you in the future. But those of you who are maybe struggling a little bit, I know you can do better. Your parents know you can do better. Your peers know you can do better. Just have faith in yourself and you can do better.
The proceeds of the awards ceremony and a tea party go toward the Alexander Hamilton Scholarship Fund. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liburd. Thank you for viewing.